name is Christopher Jordan. Just got something on my chest that I had to let off on my live this year. With especially tax season coming up, and tax season's here already, where people are getting their taxes and stuff. They say that the older you get, the more you start to realize about life. So the older I'm getting now, I'm starting to realize, which is kind of sad, is that our um lifestyles are measured by somebody that's rich and has money, that's actually judging the people that are, I wouldn't say poor, the people, the middle class that don't have a lot of money. We're being judged by somebody that has a lot of money and probably never changed a light bulb in their life. And they're judging our lifestyles according to their rich lifestyles. So the people that are looking at our life according to their lives. So our lives are being looked at according to a rich person's lifestyle. For the person that looks at our lifestyle, never ever walked through the shoes of a poor man, or I would say a man that has just enough money to get by from paycheck to paycheck in society. And I don't know where America went wrong, but this is no longer the land of milk and honey. This is no longer the streets paved with gold, and this is no longer the American dream. So this is something that I had on my chest that I had to get off and talk to my subscribers and everything about, and get a personal relationship with my subscribers. Our lifestyles and our life and our way of living, and the people that judge our lifestyles actually are rich politicians. Rich politicians judge our life according to, um, hey, what's going on, Brenda Cordova? Thank you for joining. On my way to work right now. Just had to get something off my chest. Um, they say, hey, what's going on? Everybody in the comments, thank you for joining. Um, I had something on my chest. Hey, what's going on? All right. Ahmed. Oh, man, what's going on? All right. Thank you for joining, man. On my way inside right now. Get ready to go to work. Um, just something was on my chest, man, and it's been bugging me for a long time that rich politicians, these rich politicians are looking at our lifestyle as their lifestyle. So they could have, these rich politicians could afford pretty much everything. And they never walked in the shoes of a middle class person or somebody living from paycheck to paycheck. But they judge our lives. They judge our lives and quality of life according to their richness. That's why we're not living the American dream, is because we have somebody judging our lifestyles according to how rich they are and how much money they have and how much they can spend, you know, not really going out there inside the streets or wherever the jobs and doing a tally like they used to. What happened to the tally? Remember they used to go around with all these tallies and going to the households and asking them how many people live in your house and what is your income. Then they're not even doing that no more. They're not even asking people what the household income is, you know, to tally it up to let the government know what's going on. A lot of things that we had back in the day is not even happening anymore to have us have a good lifestyle that we're supposed to be living in America. To tell you the truth, it feels like this place been taken over by heartless heartless beings that don't even know how to show love or anything or respect for humanity. You know, it's just straight heartless. And we live over here in America. Why should you wake up in the morning time? Thanks everybody for joining in. Why should you wake up in the morning time and see a little kid at St. Jude's Hospital dying from cancer, or a little kid that can't walk, and a little kid that can't do a lot of things that little kids do, go outside and play, and then you have a government official giving all of our money to some other country when we have our own problems? It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. A lot of the presidents back in the day, they really cared about America. They had a heart, and they really cared about the people that were living paycheck to paycheck and struggling. Now we're dealing with a heartless politicians with no heart. They can care less what happens to us. They haven't even walked in the shoes of the real man or woman. The working man or woman, they haven't even walked in the shoes of the working man and woman at all. So if you haven't been there, how can you even talk about it? If you haven't been there, how can you judge the lifestyle of a person that's in it? Thank everybody for tuning in. Thank you for coming in the comments. This is just something that I had on my heart. And they say the older you get, the more stuff you start to see. And it's true, you know. I try to tell my son, try to tell my nieces and nephews, you know, and they, as well as me, when I was their age, I didn't get it. Now that I'm getting older, I'm starting to grasp a hold of it. You know, if there's any young people right now, if your youngsters is listening, grasp a hold. Listen to what somebody that loves you has to say, because they're telling you the truth. And you can tell if they love you or not, because the fruits, how they treat you, you know, and their actions. If they're acting wicked, don't deal with them. But if they love you, listen to what they have to say. For all the young people on my channel, listen to what your parents, if your parents love you, listen to what they have to say to you. Because when you get older, you start to realize it anyways, you know. So I'm starting to realize a lot of things, that our lifestyles are being judged by a rich politician that has no idea about life at all. And then on top of that, we get taxed on our taxes. So you mean to tell me we get taxed, do our income tax, and they taxed again, and go to the store and get taxed again, and all the way around the board get taxed again? Hey, something has to be done. You know, I feel for the people around the world, as far as people in the United States too. The people of the United States care about the United States more than the politicians do. And that's the God's honest truth. A regular person out in the streets cares about your lifestyle more than the president. On my way to work, thank y'all guys for tuning in. My name is Christopher Jordan. You know, I just like to get more familiar with all my subscribers and get some heartfelt situations and stuff, how I'm feeling in my heart to you guys, and would love for you guys in the comments to voice back on how you're feeling about this pressure that's on the people right now. Maybe everybody don't have the pressure, but a lot of people are feeling this pressure, The government didn't even help or send anything out for the families, money wise, this time at all. And they say they love America. When you love something, you take care of it. You guys have a good one. Peace.